Hi Cancer, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your love reading starting today on the 28th of April. And I've asked for your most inspirational love story for the very near future. And I haven't set an end date to it. So whether you find it today or 6 months or a year later than when I recorded it, it could still be your reading if it resonates with you. I have started to incorporate the numbers, or rather the frequency of the number. Every number carries a unique frequency, and those frequencies are absolutely gorgeous today in combination with your love story. So we have number 2, which is all about conversation, communication, and relationships. And then we have number 8, which is the infinity sign, the eternalness of everything. So it speaks about the destiny, soulmate vibe here. It's like the figure 8, so it's also so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. It's like a strong manifestational number as well. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Cancer, for the very near future. There's a kid who's bouncing with a ball out there, so I do apologize if that is being a bit annoying. You can include that in the reading if you want to. Girl bouncing with balls. I'm gonna get red here. Oh my god. It's your love reading, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I surprise myself. Oh, holy mother of mother. Wow. Okay, so we have, oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have four purple cards. I just want to show you it first. And I do apologize. The program reverses the, the program reverses the images on the cards. And I'm keeping it in for now for several reasons. Such a strong, wait, how did they come out? It came out like that. And like that. Okay. So, and then we start with this one. So the foundation of the reading, other than, oh, and then I didn't say that, is a completion. 8 plus 2 equals a completion, because that's number 10. New beginning, ending, and strong new beginning, a completion of something. 4 of Gabriel. 4 is all about the heart center, perfect for love. And it's celebratory times. It's like, I see a wedding here. I see this is you sort of getting married, or like really committed to somebody, or maybe getting engaged, or like having a party, maybe even an anniversary of some sort. It's just a light, fun, vibey feeling around it. So if you're single, I feel like this is you. This is your validation that there's somebody coming in really, really soon. If you're separated, you're coming back together with your separated person very, very soon. It feels almost like a timing thing, this. And if you're in a committed relationship, what I pick up there is like, maybe that's your anniversary. Maybe that's it's just something about coming together, celebrating a milestone of some sort. Whether that is like when you first met, or if that's you being married for 5 years, if that's, I'm trying to say that there's something around business, or something around that somebody finished something. There's a lot of something and wishes here now, like very general, but you know what it is. You will know what it is if this is you. That you're feeling, you're extra excited because you get to celebrate something that was completed, something that you managed to do. So that could be for you or for your partner. It doesn't necessarily have to be for you as a couple. And then it's the orange border. So it speaks about the creativity and passion and joy and fun, like the sacral chakra, which is all about the creativity and sexuality, really. And sexuality doesn't necessarily mean sex. It could really mean sex, but the sexuality it's like the sexual energy, which is really vibrant and really charismatic and magnetic and awesome. On the bottom, it says time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Yes, abundant rewards for hard work. That's the one that I'm feeling. Like there's a celebratory thing for something that you've completed a task or something. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Okay, I don't feel that. So I'm leaving that out. In the back there, I see, so this could mean several things. It's a general reading, so it's really hard to pick up like every story. There's something to the houses in the back there. There's some houses being halfway done. So I think for singles, no, for separated, if you're in a separated situation, there's just a tiny bit more time before you guys are going to come back together. So I don't know if you see that, but there's houses in the back there, and this one is already like, that's a done deal. And then we have 2 other houses next to them, next to that house, which is almost finished. It's like we need to put a roof on this first house, and I need glasses. Is what I need. And the other house is almost finished as well, but there's a tiny bit more work to be done there. So that I translate into like there's just a tiny bit more time before we're coming together. So just be patient and stick with it, because it's really good energy here. And then, so number 5. 5 for me is all about change and life path. Like you're feeling right now like you're on the right track. And Gemini had this card as well as another card that is coming out here. So there might be some resemblance with Gemini, or might have a strong connection there somehow. Divine guidance, number 5. So this is for me, something is changing in your life right now. You're changing, whether you're single, separated, or are committed. There's a change up ahead, and you're feeling like that change is putting you on the right life path, on the right track. So with number 5, there's a change and right life path, and then the divine guidance is that you might feel like you really are guided, like somebody's really telling you what to do, not like whispering in your ear telling you what to do, but you feel like you really are getting the guidance right now. Or you could feel from the inside that you really are very sure of yourself. Like there's not too many questions about things, but rather just like following from the inside what feels right to you. And that inside signal, inside feeling is so strong that you don't doubt it. It's like, it's very clear. It's not so strong that it like yells at you, but it's like you don't second guess too much. It's like, this is what I'm doing now. And this is obviously according to your love story. Whatever's going on for you around love. For instance, it could be like if you just recently met somebody and you wanted to give it a try, you wanted to give it a go. The impulses from the within is so strong that each thing, like you're not gonna continue to date somebody for 2 more weeks if you don't find it pleasurable just cause. There's no harm in it. Like you don't have time for that. It's like either it works or it doesn't, and you're feeling that, and you're following that to the T is what it feels like, and that is really good. There's a strong like emphasis on that, like the sun or the light is coming in, and then I see these. What is that? Almost like, what is that? Like sun rays. I wouldn't say sun rays. So in this card, on this very card, you can see like it's beaming, like this. It's almost like the sun is coming in over his head. You could say that it's a really, please focus, that it's a really strong, it's me shaking too much. strong aura that he has, but I see it as a sun coming in over his head. It could be a strong connection to Leo, or it could be just that you're in your mental body is like really strong. You're really powerful. You know who you are, and you know what you want. And maybe that's due to knowing what you don't want in the past, or not having such an easy path when it comes to your love life. But other than that, I feel like just the sun is back, like the sun is shining again. And then I see these sun rays, like for my inner, like I see, not in the card, but they come out as like on the diagonal. Is that what you say? Like sun rays coming in like on the side like this, like right next to each other. And I'm completely honest, I don't know what that means, but maybe that means something to someone of you. Okay. Then we have number 3. And number 3, again, it's very much like the sacral chakra. It's about positivity, creativity, passion, fun, joy. And it's the Empress. And the Empress for me, it's not a tarot reading. I just want to emphasize that. It's not a tarot reading because I don't know tarot. I use the cards to interpret the images in the cards and just to get my own intuition going. So this is very much like a powerhouse. Excuse me. And then I coughed right into the microphone. Sorry. So I feel like this is you, and this is you being really, really powerful. And this is like you're responding to this sun. I mean, this is you. I think about the movie Interstellar. If you've seen Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey, is that how you pronounce his name? That he's moving books in his older age that his younger age is seeing in the future, or something like that, or back when, or tricky. It's something with this, like, as I don't know even why I brought that up. The sun that is coming in behind you is what it feels like here. Now it feels like the sun is being sent from your person, because now the sun is coming up around you here, and it's almost like you're linked in. It's like you're sending signals to yourself. And I guess in a way you are, because of this very much illusion-based reality that we're living in. I think that it's mostly you're feeling like you're back, and you're feeling a strong connection to somebody. And that's whether you're single, or whether you're just started to date, or you're in a separated situation, or in a committed relationship. I feel it for all. And it's funny because I felt that throughout the readings. You're my 4th reading, and it's not common that I get for all. I get like a strong separated or a strong single. Like there's one, and basically it's because I usually ask for it. Like I want one strong story, because that's when I get the most clear. But I think for the collective, a lot of things is going in the right direction for a lot of people right now. It might not look like it, depending on when you're listening into this reading. I know that there's the pandemic going on out there, and there's a bit of chaotic situations in the world, but that puts every person on the right track, because now you need to make your own decisions for what's best for you and what to move forward, and but I feel like there's a common analogy of just being on the right track is what it feels like. And so you being really, really strong and really balanced. This is talking to me about you being really balanced. Like if you've had knee issues, if you had issues with your knees, I think that your balance is showing that your knees are like giving up. They're not unbalanced anymore, if that makes sense. Maybe to somebody. So you're feeling this person. There's this super, super strong connection, and I feel like it's almost telepathiskt, I would say in Swedish. Telepathy. Like you have a telepathic connection to this person, and you're feeling them whether they're here or not, and you're feeling them whether you're single or not. Like if you just started to date somebody and you might think that you don't really know them, I think you really have grown a strong sense of who they are, as they've grown a strong sense of who you are. And this telepathy thing, I feel is going on for you. Oh, there's some interesting thing coming out here. For you separated, I think for some of you guys, not for all, I think this is just maybe for two or three people, for the Gemini separated, I think it's been a really frustrating journey for you up until this point. Up until this point, I have to say, because now things are changing for the shortest. Things are changing for you. I think that up until this point, there's been a frustration, because I think, Gemini, that you've been able to feel into what's been going on with your partner, or separated partner anyway, for a while. Like you've tapped into their energy, and you can feel a lot of things. Maybe you can't like outright say today they were doing this, or yesterday they were meeting that person, not like that, but you've had a sense of connection with them almost this whole time. And I think that they probably have not have a sense, they didn't, whether that is on purpose or whether that is, I think is more like it's not on purpose on their part, that they haven't reciprocated that. Like they haven't come back in with that signal that you've been sending out, but they've been sending signals to you and not even knowing about it, because there's the connection there. I feel like you're coming back together now, and for the first time they're starting to send these signals back, and it's like heaven to you, because like, I waited so long for this person. It speaks about true love, because I see the deer here, and I see that out with the old and in with the new. What is that about? Batman, I have to say. What is this? This is crazy. Like there's a little... trumpet and Batman. I don't know. I see a symbol of Batman. Is anybody of you guys calling your partner Batman? I don't know. Okay, and then Cancer. This is the second card that Gemini had. So the Magician. It just shows that so we start with singles. This is you being in a really, really good place. This is almost making me wonder if the connection for some of you guys are with the Gemini, because I feel the exact, almost to the, I don't know what, exact same energy. It's like you just know so well who you are. You're playing with the energy around you. It's like you're understanding that, wait a minute, this isn't such a tough place to be in. I can actually play with the stuff that's going on here. It's like a field of games, and I've been taking it all too serious, and I'm starting to play now. And that's what you're doing. Like, and also the rainbow energy is speaking about, for me, how every energy center in your body is very much in alignment. So that means that you're really magnetic right now. We have strong emphasis on the number 8. So we have that infinity, but also manifestational. Like your powers of bringing stuff in for you right now is really, really powerful. And it's like you're picking and choosing right now. It's really similar to the Gemini energy. Like you decide who to meet and when to meet them, and feel really good about yourself. It's like having a good hair day every day, in every decision, in every hour. If that is a good metaphor. And I said this to another, I don't know if that was you, Cancer, but another time I got this Magician card, and I get the same vibe now. Like there's a genie in a lamp, and you're like, screw the lamp. I'm not interested in the lamp, because I have full power here. I feel the energy between my hands, and I decide what to hocus pocus, decide what to appear and what to have not appear in my life right now. strong spiritual insight, strong spiritual growth. It's 4 cards with purple border, which is all about the spiritual growth for you. Number 1, so new beginnings, brand new beginnings. And then we have number 1 again with yet another life path, number 5. And combining those two, we have number 6, which is the totality of you, the complete love, whole love, which is absolutely gorgeous. Is this decision on the bottom? I think that this decision is more like the feeling of this, the feeling around this, like that you decide now. You get to decide what's going to show up in your life, and you decide when and where. It's almost like you're ruling over timing. It's like you're taking over. If you could rule gravity, that's what you're doing right now. It feels really, really powerful. And there's something about letting yourself go, letting yourself be free and completely step into this energy. There's the sun around your head again. So it could also be a Leo that you're dealing with. But that strength is yours. It's like yours to have, and to completely step into that power. And do you see how like all those birds are flying out of that cage? And you're opening, it feels like you're the reason that you feel so free and feel so abundant and feel so like you released yourself, like you're allowing yourself to step into this most gorgeous relationship that is coming, or you're allowing yourself to bring this separated situation back. If you're in a committed relationship, I'm sorry, but I don't pick up all that much around this specific card. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's such a freedom-based, so much freedom here. There's something about, so take this whether you're single, separated, or committed. There's something about this one bird that is still in the cage. And I don't think that this is like, it's not talking about how you're not completely free yet. For me, it's talking about how you actually choose to. So some things that might have, so for instance, if you're in a separated situation and being together with this person, or whoever was in a situation before where you felt caged, you literally felt caged in, like it was burdensome for you to be in a relationship because you felt like the freedom was lost for you. Those exact things that made you feel trapped in your previous relationships, it feels like those all of a sudden now stepping into this new gorgeous relationship because of your own power, that you feel like you're deciding everything, you're in such full control. It's not about somebody else caging you or not, it's about whether you feel like you're caged or not. So the very thing that maybe felt like you were in this really oppressed, suppressed situation has now left you feel like, no, I'm completely, it's almost like, are you getting married? Are you kidding? Like you were never going to get married. You said that was the last thing on planet Earth that you were going to do, because then you're stuck for life. Like that type of thing. And now all of a sudden, like, I'm going to get married because I still feel free. Because you know that it has, the bondage of it doesn't sit in the action of it. It sits from within you. And so it's almost like you're choosing now to do the very thing that in the past, like in past relationships, had you feel like you were caged in. Hope that makes sense. Okay, 4 cards with the spiritual border. So can we have a finishing off card for Cancer, please? And I'm just now going to say that I had trouble with to upload the extended versions. So right now I'm going to say that I'm not going to even sit here and do an extended to then find out that I'm not going to be able to upload it again. So until I'm 100% sure that I've solved all the issues with uploading, and then for you to be able to purchase them, because then what's the reason? I'm going to tell you right now there's not going to be an extended, so I do apologize for that. But then hopefully everything is back in order for next week. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a 5th purple border. So there's such a growth on your part spiritually. You can put that in another context to say, you just so much know who you are these days. You're coming so fully into your own. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a second dog. So I saw a dog in this other photo, and I didn't say anything about it. There's a dog again. So the dog for me represents loyalty, friendship, trustworthy, like that, you know, very unconditional friend that is happy whether you've been on for 5 minutes or 5 hours. They're equally happy to see you. So it's like a very friendly, very unconditional vibe around all of this. Number 18. So again, strong emphasis on the new beginning, and then a third, number 8. So it's such a powerful energy that's going on around you right now, Cancer. And you, I think this is the epitome. Do you say that? Sometimes I get these words delivered to me, and I don't know. I don't know if they're correct to use in the. I'm just trying to fit the right word with the energy that I feel, and sometimes because it's not my native language, I get these words delivered. But it's the epitome of pure femininity, like pure feminine is what it feels like. And obviously you can be a man and have all this feminine energy as well. But it's like that has peaked. That is so gorgeous. And the moon is like you're just feeling everything so deeply these days. Like you're so connected in. You're so connected into this partner. Whatever your story is, whatever your situation is, there's such a deep connection to your future partner. And then combining 1 + 8 = 9. So there's a strong ending there for you to step into a new future. And then we have Ace of Raphael, and I absolutely adore this card because Ace is first and foremost the highest possible energy, and Raphael is the healer of the heart. Like Raphael comes in to heal everything, to mend everything, but there's not a broken heart here. There's almost like you thought you had a broken heart. That's weird. You thought you had a broken heart, but it turns out it wasn't broken, and ever so much more is waiting. Ever so much more is waiting. There's the dolphins in the back there, and as soon as dolphins show up to play, there's high vibration here. And I mean, it's the Ace of Raphael. So it's like the highest possible energy that you're carrying to then bring about the highest possible relationship for you right now. So if you're single or just started dating, it looks really pretty good. It's playful, it's fun, it's childlike. It's two doing everything together. It's like being on the same vibrational frequency. If you're separated, this is you like thinking it wasn't so good. There's a lot of emotion there. And with the moon, definitely a lot of emotion. But it's going to turn out to be so playful and so fun. And if you're in a committed relationship, it's like bringing the best of you guys back. Let's bring the highest possible love back into our relationship. Let's bring the playfulness back into it. Yes, there's some deep emotions every once in a while, but this is really good. Okay, I'm going to end the reading there. I hope it helps and uplifts you guys, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care. Bye.